Hi, friends. Welcome back to the channel. Couple things about. I was thinking what's going to happen Monday after the sadness and all the mutineers. A lot of people have left. It seems like a lot of people have left Grayscale. Um, then again, the second you sell. The second you get rid of something, then it pops like crazy. Ah, boy. If I wish that a lot of you guys would have been watching my channel for a while. And I think a lot of you have come over from other places, and you should have been in this channel listening to me. I had already moved some of my crypto into the natives, so I'm not doing that bad. But I still have a lot of Grayscale left. Am I gonna keep it? What am I gonna do? Tomorrow morning, when the plan was to sell even more tomorrow. However, when prices are so low, even my sister's still over. She's like 100% over on her Litecoin, and I still have some of mine are still. Oh, when I bought them cheaper than what they are now. Are more people gonna get rid of? More people gonna get rid of their Grayscale tomorrow? There may be a chance that more people are just going to dump and it's going to continue. It might be a bloodbath. Then again, it might be, people are, like I said in my other video, it's like it might just be a buying opportunity, a phenomenal buying opportunity. The trouble is we don't know. We can't compare an ETF to a trust to see what the performance of them are. Here, let me do something real quick here. I don't have a browser. Hold on a second. I'm going to stop this. Okay, here we go. Okay, this is a Grayscale Bitcoin Trust. Okay, remember that this is it's actually not a trust anymore. It's an ETF, right? Was it a trust before? Does anybody know? Leave in the comments below. I don't know. I don't want to look at this. I know. Anyway, it's an ETF. I'm pretty sure. 100% not, but 98% sure. I know I'm bad. I'm just doing it to help one person. If I can help one person, that's good enough. We have, let's look at this chart here. Okay, as you can see, the chart. I can't make it bigger. Okay, that's okay. You can see it. This is the last bull run here, 2021 through 22, I guess. And this one started in 23, right about here. It started moving up. This is following. It's doing exactly what Bitcoin is doing, very, very much. Okay, you had a big, massive over here, and then you got this big thing over here. For some reason, it dropped down here a little bit too much, but I may be wrong. You see what I'm getting at? With these trusts like the Litecoin going into an ETF, a lot of people have panicked, and I know I've gotten a couple messages that people have sold, and they have sold, and weren't you watching my videos before? It's like, what is it doing? Okay, weren't you watching my videos? I've mentioned this. Had you been watching the videos from the beginning, you probably would have had another perspective. And I know some people are coming in from other places, and They're just watching my latest videos, and it's like, I told you guys, it's like, don't put everything on this. If you can get into the natives, go to the natives. That's what I've been doing for the last 2 months, little by little. Along the way, I had my problems with these. Oh, by the way, all of a sudden I can use Coinbase. I was trying it on the phone, on a phone, the app. For some reason, it's like, you can come in and trade away. I wouldn't trust them with 10 foot, with a 1,000,000 foot pole. Damn people. Armstrong, piece of shit, with his piece of shit coin. God. Okay. Sorry. That's how I am. I'm sorry, but I'm not. I'm not sorry. No, I'm not. I'm not sorry. Um. If you're shocked by some of the stuff that I do here, it's like, this is the way I am. I'm not a TV personality. This is me. This is what you're getting. And hopefully you're getting something good, and so you're going to be rewarded in the long run. But okay, back to this chart. I don't know where you go. Like I say, I think I have ADHD or some kind of mental disease. Like, okay. See, I've always been like that all my life. Maybe that's why I didn't do good in school. See, there I go again. Okay. Back to BTC. This is grayscale Bitcoin. I never bought it, so I'm not familiar with this. But looking at this, guys, it's doing exactly what Bitcoin is doing. And to me, if this is doing exactly what Bitcoin is doing, just look at this chart. It's exactly the same thing. If it's doing what... Hey, let's look at the 5-day, just for kicks. What happened? Okay, maybe Thursday you had some little... But it's still, still going in a straight line. If you would compare this to the LTCN being converted to the ETF, don't you think, by logic, that it's going to do the same thing? That the Litecoin Trust is going to perhaps act the way the trust, the ETF, is going to act in the same steps that the Litecoin Trust was. Now, I know some people were counting on the premiums, whatever it doesn't matter to me. It's out of my scope. I don't get into that. What I'm getting into is is Litecoin going to follow the same steps that it did 5 years ago? Is it going to do? Is it going to follow the altcoins versus being a trust, an ETF versus the trust? Are they going to act the same, or are they going to go down to zero? Well, they're not going to go down to zero, guys. It's not going to go down to zero. Anything, I can't think that, come Monday, if you sold out, I'm not telling you what to do. This is not advice, of course. If I would have sold all my Litecoin and all my grayscale, definitely I would go into half of it. I would buy the native coins, and it's a shot, but you may just do good. I may do good. I'm not saying you, because I don't want to entice you into buying, because I don't want to give advice and tell you what to do, and then you say, hey, you told me to buy this, and it didn't. Well, what I'm thinking is what I would do, and this is what I'm doing. I'm not selling. I'm not going to sell off all my grayscale. I'm not going to sell it off because it may just follow the same pattern. It may just go back to if the last time around there was $1 trillion and it went up to 1,300,000,000,000, I think it was. In the last bull run cycle, all the coins were up 1 trillion and some odd number. I forget what it is, 1,000,000,001 or so. I don't have that data on that, but now it's 3 trillion and 500, 3.5, geez, 3,500,000,000,000 about. Okay, that's more. So if Litecoin was at 400, either way that it was converted to an ETF, I still think it's going to follow the same prices as the native crypto. So if you have like the trust was at 400 last, I still think that it would break $400 now. I would think. It's not like they're they're not selling half of it, or they're not. It's just a different way of business. So I don't think it's gonna matter. It pisses a lot of people now. The people that were holding and waiting, and it's sad to see something like this happen right before the dawning of a tremendous blast. But a lot of you sold, and I'm not. I didn't sell. Okay, I'm not telling you to go back into it and buy it and just let it roll. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not saying that at all. No financial advice here. You didn't get it from me, but I am keeping at least 50% of what I have in grayscale. And the reason is because I want to keep going with the crypto, get into crypto, because that's where I had my money before. I mean, plain and simple. I got out of cryptocurrencies, and I went into the stock market with these trusts and so forth. And I mean, with MicroStrategy, I mean, it's done really good. I may not need, because of MicroStrategy, I may not need to, sell all my grayscale, which I was thinking. But now that they have gone, they've dropped down like crazy. It tells me, okay, I through this many times, guys. I'm 78 years old or something like that. I've gone through this a lot. And the worst time to sell, you're not selling because it was hacked. You're not selling it because it's going broke or anything like that. It's going, it's not going belly up. It's just changing over. Yeah, some of the dynamics and some of the whatever. I don't understand that. But what I look at is the price. Does it have the potential to go past $400? For instance, Litecoin. Can it go past $400? Double that, because now we have 3.3 trillion or 3.5 trillion or something like that. Jeez. I don't even know what 3 trillion is, I don't even know what a million is, basically. Trillion. It's like the only ones who understand that is like, the Pentagon, and like, they lose money. Oh, we lost $2.5 trillion, and okay, I'm getting into something else. Okay. After that, I never trusted Republicans again. Now, of course, I don't trust the Democrats, but yeah, again, the ADHD is kicking in, guys. But what I'm saying is that this could go from 400. If it was the last time, it was $400. Um, can it reach? Let's say, okay, let's say like LTCN. Let's say, can it reach at least 800? So how much what's the percentage on that? I don't even. It's a huge number. It's a huge number, and that's like that'll really change your life. Um, and I'm not saying get a mortgage, put that money. Don't ever do that, guys. Don't ever do that. Don't ever do. You're better off just buying the regular stuff, like buy some Facebook or Amazon. Uh, the old stuff, the blue chips that are uh, growth stocks, good growth stocks. Okay, uh, don't ever gamble, because you're gonna have a painful life the rest of your life, especially if you're older. If you're older like me, I gotta be super careful with what I do. I cannot risk everything into one cryptocurrency or one type of investment. That's why I've shown you my portfolios. I know it's portfolio, but I just give stuff names. I've shown you. I got different things. I have some crypto. I have some trust. I have a little of some other stuff. And I want this to happen, hopefully within a year or so. Otherwise, I would just buy the regular stocks. Right now, I would not touch MicroStrategy anymore. If it comes down to maybe Bitcoin starts coming down little by little, and we kind of get a little bit of a winner. I don't think we're going to go past 50,000 anymore. I would probably consider buying MicroStrategy again, just to have that rotations. Buy Bitcoin or buy MicroStrategy, and just let that money roll. Especially if I cash out, when all the crypto, when we're done over this bull run cycle. When I cash out, it goes into the what do I call it? My self-running business. Borrow against that, and now I got two income sources. You want to find out about that? I'll tell you about it. But if you've missed my videos down below, I talk about this stuff, and there's not one person yet who has said, "Hey, I like that," or "I'm going to get into it," or "I know about it." People don't know about it. If I can help one person, that's all that matters to me. By the way, I'm going to probably open up a little faucet just for kicks. I like to do weird stuff. A faucet. You ever hear of a crypto faucet? Okay. It's you give me your, for instance, like Dash address, and you get some crypto from me, free. You place your address someplace, and I send it to you. But what I'll do, I'll give you details, probably the next month or so. Right now, I'm kind of just busy with this stuff, and just looking at stuff and keeping you guys updated. Some of you are counting on someone to give you a daily briefing at least. Okay, so that's what I think about this. Be ready. There might be a buying opportunity. I'm certainly gonna look into if it goes down even more. It's like it might be a good buying opportunity. Why? Because when the altcoins come into focus, when they finally come, people buy crap. Look what's happening now with those meme coins. Okay, they're printing out these stupid coins. There's something like what 7 million, 7 million of these pieces of junk. They're printing them out, and people throw money into them like crazy. And pretty soon, maybe that's why the altcoins are not moving up, because it's going into these meme coins, and the money is going into these meme coins, and they're a disaster. It's a dog eat dog world there. It's like it's gambling. It's gambling. It's a lot of fun, probably. I think I would have, not that I go to casinos, I would have more fun going to, I went once to a casino. One time, actually a couple times in Vegas. I was passing Vegas on my way after I dropped off a motorcycle over there. Did I ever tell you the story about, I think I did. I'll tell you about that one time. A very frightening story in the desert. Jeez, this was at night. That was terrible. I'll tell you that story some other time. But I was passing through Vegas, so they treat people like royalty when you go there. You get to the beautiful suite and all you need buffets, and this is good food. They treat you really well, and you spend your money. I think that's, if you wanna gamble, do that. You'll have fun for a couple days. Instead of throwing it away on these meme coins, they're just trash. They're not going to be around. There may be one that really takes off because it may have some good technology behind it or something. But most of them are crap. And so you got to be ready when the money just starts pouring back from Bitcoin and perhaps XRP. I don't think XRP is going to go. It might. Who knows? But when these meme coin people and when the census come back and, hey, we got too much Bitcoin, we got to spread out into the altcoins before they take off. Guys, let me tell you, once they start taking off, you can sell people shit coins, and I know there's a shit coin out there, by the way. You can sell people crap, and they'll buy it just because they want to be in on the excitement, on the action. And so, what happened over the weekend now, last week with these trusts, it's like, it happens. Stuff like this happens, and you got to be ready to, hey, maybe just wait it out or something. And unfortunately, some of you that got out are gonna see this start rising again. I think they're gonna rise. I think the grayscale trusts are gonna rise fairly well again. How far? Like I say, if the altcoins, if they ever come into season, please come. If they ever come into play again, when they do, this is going to be all forgotten history. Chances are that it's not going to be like, that this is the end. It's not the end. It's not the end. This is just kind of like maybe the beginning. And new trusts coming in and so forth, and new ETFs and more money coming into the system. It just make these prices very it might be worthwhile keeping them long term, 5 years, 10 years, doesn't matter. I think they'll do good eventually, somehow. And when things start going, it's a beautiful thing to just, every time you wake up, it's like your account is up 25,000, 30,000, 75,000 one time. It's like, oh my God, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing to feel. Okay, so let's see what happens. They might drop down even more, and I may just be tempted to buy a little bit more if they do come down, because I think once these things kick into gear, they're gonna kick. Uh, the other thing is that we might have hit the bottom Friday, and people are gonna come back in on Monday and go all in. That's why I say never sell when everybody's getting rid of it. If there's really no reason, don't get rid of them. I'm not. I haven't gotten rid of mine, and not at these prices, anyways. That's how that's a wave. It's a wave. It's a wave like this. Buy high, sell low, right? No. It's the other way around, right? Sell low. No, sell high, buy low. Wait a minute. What did I just say? I forgot. You know what I mean. All right. It's only 6 p.m. One more hour before I hit the sack. I go to bed at 7 o'clock at night, by the way, guys, yeah, if you can believe that. It's just that for a couple hours, I just watch videos on YouTube or something. Or read, some weird thing. Okay, that's it for tonight. That's enough. And, that's what I'm saying. It's like, if you got out, I know some of you did. I'm telling you what I'm doing. If I have the chance and I see a good opportunity, hey, I'll come back in. I'll come back in. I haven't gotten rid of everything, but I'll just expand the amount that I have. And like I say, I still think we're gonna hit that at least $400 this time around. And if we don't, I mean, hey, you let them ride another 4 years or so. The time goes by real quick, and before you know it, it's like you're gonna have so. Now, unless something else happens, who's to say? I don't. Okay, that's all I got for Monday night. See, I still got my shirt, my lucky LTCN shirt. I haven't given up on it. I haven't given up on any. By the way, GSOL may be doing pretty good. I know it's down quite a bit, but that's what happens when people they panic and they go. And there's people that take up. If you see my other videos, I talked about this. How some people just buy when everybody else is panic selling, and that's how the markets are. Okay, guys, bye.